It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Um, Again, I want to remind y'all. Been praying for y'all, and it's a beautiful day today. And I hope I can. Today is the day I get to talk to somebody. Um, uh, Maybe somebody I can relate. Maybe you have questions for me. I am happy to answer you all the questions you have. I may not give any names, but I will give you some details. What I've come out of. Um, it's always good to talk to somebody that may be going through it or has gone through it. That's part of relating to one another, and that's what I want to meet. I want to meet people that I can relate to, because all my life I've been feeling like indifferent. You know, I have a little like a story to tell. I had a friend long time ago. I didn't talk to anybody, and you know how hard it is to trust people. Well, I didn't talk to anybody, and um, I got the opportunity to meet one of my neighbors. I lived in an apartment. You know, it's everybody's close to one another, and I met her, and I was able to share stuff with her. I think she had a thing for one of my brothers, and then yeah, so uh I we got along real good, and I was able to open up with her and told her that I had some problems. Not really at that time. I didn't know that I had a mental issue, but I did share my PTSD with her, and I didn't even know it was PTSD. I was like recalling stuff that happened to me, and I kind of made a mistake at that time. I didn't feel it at first, but I felt good telling somebody, and I was just so blessed, happy to have a friend, that someone I can relieve some of my stuff that I've been going through. And then we got into some argument. We were friends, and there, I mean, there are gonna be some arguments and discussion and disagreement. So we went through that, and and but see, everything I would tell her, it turned into an advantage for her. She would use that to tell me that I have a grossed out family, and I'm just having a grossed out family, and it's weird, and this and that. All that, it just made me feel like I could never tell anybody about my case, because that kind of shut me down, you know. Um, so I began to drink, isolate myself, and I began to do drugs. Um, I was a pillhead, you know. Um, um, I took those pills like candy. It was a narcotic, and I get them free, because I could. I have a doctor, and um, but it would it just for a long time. I remember my son. He took several pictures of me when I was so drunk. I think some of my kids did. And I used to tell them that, they know that I attempted suicide, um, you know, and now they question me like, Mom, why did you try to end your life? Was it because of us? Um, I have my little girl, and I love her to death, and I feel like I'm alive because of her, and they tell me nice things, and I try to explain to them about my past. I had psychological issues. I just real bad psychological issues, you know. And there was a time when I wanted to die, but I didn't want to leave my kids behind. It was a very scary moment in my life. Um, I wanted to drown in the tub, and my kids were playing in the room. They were toddlers. Some at that time I only had three, and I I remember filling up the tub. I remember turning off all the the heater, and it was a cold weather. And at that time, I lived in El Paso, Texas. It was a cold weather, and I remember turning the heater off and filling up the tub with cold water. And then there was a radio by the sink, and I was thinking, oh my God, what if water starts coming out of the tub? And then one of my kids come here, drop the the radio, and then they're gonna be in trouble. I won't be able to defend them because I'm gonna be so gone. And so I stopped. You know, at that time I stopped. I blew it off my mind, and I didn't want to leave them behind, but I also couldn't go through, murdering them. Um, um, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Um, I might have shake them a little, shake one of them, and that scared me to death because I wanted some isolation. I was so depressed. I wanted some isolation, and um, I remember shaking my first son. You know, um, thank God. I learned from that. I got so scared. I didn't mean it. Um, and you know, um, so I took some counseling, and I was able to talk in a group what I did to my kids, and I'm not the only one. There was other female moms that had a terrible in problems, traumas, and I just feel that this YouTube is giving me the opportunity to put that in awareness to the community, that there's people that need certain type of help. I've come a long way. I've come a long way, but I feel for the other people that still haven't been discovered, um, this is what my book is about. Precious stones. These are the precious stones. We need to go search for them. Um, um, there's a lot of them, and if I could be a voice out there for somebody, I want to, because that makes me feel alive. I want to be from the nothing to something. God can work with anybody. If he was able to use a donkey in the Bible to speak, you know, he can surely use me. He can surely use you to do wonderful things for him, for his kingdom, and for his glory. You know, I believe it. I believe it. I highly believe that God wants to use me. And um, I need y'all to support this um, YouTube page and spread it all around, and um, keep subscribing. Subscribe, people. I want to reach to the point where I'm able to reach out. Right now, I already got India, I already got the Philippines, and United States, um, and I'm moving forward. Germany blocked me out, but that's only because some music that I sent through my uh, one of my pictures or videos, but they blocked them out, so I got blocked out thanks to them. But anyway, I pray for them, and hopefully they will accept me one day. Um, um, Let me see if I can talk to somebody. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello. I was just talking and talking and talking, and I don't know if you listen, if y'all listen to what I was saying, and I just was gonna turn it off, and then it say started poll. Oh my God, that means I was talking all by myself. uh, Let me see what I got so far. Okay. Okay, guys, let me see if I can do this again. Pretty soon I'm gonna be selling uh, t-shirts, and it's to support my book that I it's in the making right now, and you're part of it. Without you, I can't do this. I started off with y'all, and I haven't stopped. You know, I can't do it without you and God. So let's try to relate and not lose focus on what I'm trying to do here. We're trying to do here. We're trying to reach people. Um, I called it precious stones because these are these are the people that are marked with traumas and stuff that happened to them, but that does not define their you know future. Um, if you find a stony, a stone, a beautiful stone, and it's full of mud, or it's kind of like been in the dirt, and um, it's the dirt is so hard to come off. Or if you clean it off, it's gonna be that stone, shiny stone before. We as a people, we have to go find those stones. There's people I want to put uh, with your help. I want to put in aware that there are some people that need that kind of special help, and um, not everybody, because there are some that can help themselves. They're strong and they're able, but there are others like myself that got stuck in the past, and it was by chance, by the miracle of God, that I was able to come out, strong. And now I want to live to help other people, come out of this bad situation, their traumas and everything, get some psychological help, get benefits that they deserve to have, for they can grow in their mentality and stuff like that. And let me see if this is working. But thank you and have a blessed day. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, feedback. Okay, right here and right here. Okay, now what? Okay. Mm, Okay. Send. Mm, okay. There. Come on.